Hello. How's everybody?
We have to be separate, like, okay, good. We're good now.
Okay, question?
Yeah.
Right there.
What makes this night more special to you than any of the other nights of being on American Idol, other than it's the finale?
I get to share the stage with him, and I'm honored to do that. I mean, he's so incredibly talented, and the fact that we got to perform in that venue with it packed full, it's a dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, same with you. I mean, it's just been, we learned so much just from each other, like watching each other and jamming with each other, that I think that it just, this whole experience has been so amazing and such an honor. Like, with, I mean, just the whole, we get to learn every facet of the entertainment industry, and you know, even talking with you guys, and I mean, the whole experience has been, it's been incredible, you know.
You guys both had a great night. So what was one thing that went and you felt stoked about, and what's one thing that you wish had gone a little better?
One thing I wish I could have done better was a little bit better breath control in the first song. I mean, my adrenaline was going, and I opened up the show, and it was great, but I was just really stoked, a little too stoked to be on stage first. But what I really liked was the last performance. I mean, for my last song, it was the last performance I was going to give before the voting was out for the whole season, so I kind of just took it in, and I was singing my song, which is available on iTunes.
As is mine.
Yeah. But it was just cool, so I kind of just took it in, so, yeah.
How about you, Kelly?
Huh?
Your turn.
You know, even what she was just talking about, the adrenaline and stuff, like just trying to control that was the biggest thing, because we saw all these people, we saw everybody out there, that it was just like, I mean, that's the biggest crowd that I've ever performed in front of. So, I mean, it was just kind of like a surreal moment where I almost lost it, you know, right there, where I was like, I kind of just, literally for 1 second, everything almost went out of my brain, like just how to sing, how to, you know, breathe, how to fart, like all that stuff just was gone. But I mean, I had a blast, and yet, you know, I think that's the biggest thing is breath control for me too. Is that just trying to control my breath and just stay in focus as much as possible when all this stuff's going on.
Jena, you voted to go first. You won the coin toss. What went into that decision?
I mean, since there's only 2 of us left, the order shouldn't matter. In my opinion. I mean, and to open up the show with that big number, I mean, Dog Days Are Over is such a huge number, and I, you know, since I was going first, I wanted it to be big, so I asked the stage manager if I could have 6 drummers on stage with me, so I just wanted to make a good opening. So, yeah.
What did you guys think when you first found out your song choice from Simon Fuller? How did you guys think you did on that vocal performances?
I loved it. He's awesome. I mean, he picked some great songs. I mean, you did amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've never actually spoken to this guy, but you know, but he picked some great songs. You know, yeah. And but I mean, he nailed the song choices. You know, I mean, we haven't met him, but he's been watching us since like the beginning. You know, and
oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just telling you.
Caleb, were you nervous taking on Dream On? Because you really, like, we hear you screaming and doing those awesome notes, and then were you really nervous after being sick last week of taking that on and having to perform twice after that? Yeah,
you know, the last week was probably the most scariest experience. I mean, going out there with no voice, and I mean, I'm still like on the mend right now. Like, my voice is not even anywhere near close to what it was starting out this season. So yeah, I mean, doing that, I mean, to be completely honest with you, in the rehearsal state, it sucked. So I mean, like, I had to, again, just relax and just try to use whatever I have in my voice, you know, in those moments. Like, it's mixed with adrenaline, it's emotions, it's all the stuff that you have to just channel it into where you can hone it into where it's the best possible performance possible.
Jena, how do you feel about being the first female wild card to make it to the finals?
This is awesome. I mean, I'm a baby still, so it's cool to just even be in the live shows. I mean, to get to that point, I mean, when I found out that I was a wild card pick, I knew that that performance was going to go into the future of the competition and potentially my life. So to get this far and to prove to America that I do belong here is an insane feeling. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, but people can just call it out.
Okay, well, hey. Hi, Jena.
Hey.
I'm Jena from Wild 949 Bay Area, San Francisco. We don't really have a question. We just want you to say hi to your fans in the Bay Area. We're going to put this on our Facebook and everything.
Go ahead, you can go first.
The fans that voted for you in the Bay Area.
What's poppin', G's?
Yes.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support and love throughout this crazy, insane.
Thank you.
Insane ride. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much.
Will you guys be performing with Kiss and Paramore tomorrow?
I'm not performing with.
Shut up. Yes, you are.
Kiss. I rehearsed with Kiss last night, and they were absolutely amazing. I mean, they were some of the nicest, funniest people that I've ever met, and they were so welcoming. And I heard that they've spent $25,000 worth of pyro for the show tomorrow, and we rehearsed it, and it was literally like 4th of July. Like it was like just. It's insane, and I'm gonna have a blast, and it's gonna be nuts. And I mean, she's freaking out because Paramore, that's like her favorite band. Like,
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't rehearsed with them yet, but it should be good.
Hey, Caleb,
Yeah.
you were off mic. Can you go back to the mic? It's Tammy from Mix 96.5 and 105.9.
oh, hey!
You still got the hair. I know.
I know, it's in my eyes. Yeah, sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do the Kiss thing again for us? Just, can you tell what song you're singing? And
I don't know. Can I say what song we're singing? No.
No.
Sorry.
Okay, but can you just talk about what it was like to meet Gene Simmons, and it's your brother's favorite band?
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, they last night we rehearsed, for about an hour and a half, I think. But what was so cool is we actually just hung out, like in a room for like 45 minutes, and they were just so, incredibly nice and hilarious, and I think they actually want to meet my brother. So I'm going to let my brother meet them, tomorrow, and hang out with them. And they were seriously some of the nicest people that I've ever met, and they were just so insightful and just gave me a lot of good feedback. Gene Simmons was like, "Hey man, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but man, you've got the goods." And I was like, "Wow," like that was. That's an icon of rock and roll, and it was just crazy. I'm so excited to get to perform with them tomorrow. It's gonna be nuts.
Are you going to be in costume, or are you going to paint your face?
The producers had talked about it, but I'll just look so stupid.
Can we see an impression of Gene?
Yeah, Gene, last night he was like this in my face, like the whole time. It's a massive tongue. It's massive. Yeah.
Oh my God.
How many hours of sleep are you guys going to be able to get tonight?
We haven't had any for the past 3 months. Yeah.
And what's going on in your minds right now, knowing that you guys both gave it your all, and we're only one night away from the results show?
To be honest, I'm so glad tonight's over.
Yeah.
There's no pressure. Tomorrow's going to be an awesome show just because there's no possible thing we could do to kind of make the votes go in our favor. So we're just going to have fun.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to make the From Justin to Kelly sequel?
Yeah, it's in the work. It's actually in the works right now. But we're going to do like a weird Rocky Horror Picture Show type take on it.
Is this stage setup weird, to get to play to the cameras? At least that's how it looks. You can take up the whole stage.
Yeah, it's definitely a different circumstance since you are playing to cameras, and 90% of the people that are watching the show are at home. You have to play to those people as well as the audience itself. So it's definitely a different circumstance rather than you being on tour and playing shows just to the whole, stadium or venue or whatever. So, it's different, but...
You're talking about tonight, performing tonight?
We've practiced.
Yeah, it's a completely different vibe, Because the studio audience, it's kind of like everybody's boxed in, and this one was just so open and spacious that you could hear the echo of your voice going out. So it was just like this real anthem, it was like you were performing like a stadium. We were performing in a stadium, weren't we?
It's awesome.
But it was just Maybe one section at a time.
Exactly. Yeah. Somebody said that the studio room was like one section of the Nokia. Like it was just like one chunk, you know.
We get a lot of practice though throughout the whole season. So.
Caleb, Bruce Steele from Citizen Times. How you doing?
Hey man, good to see you again.
Good to see you. Can we expect an album release party in Asheville at some point?
Yeah, I mean that would be awesome. I mean, the last time I was in Asheville was at the homecoming thing, and I had a blast, but it was so quick that I didn't even really get to
see anyone. Yeah,
it was like and then you're out.
Gina, hey darling.
Hi.
Hey, can you talk to us a little bit about you're going to be performing with Demi? I know with the girls, but with Demi. So can you tell me what it was like meeting her, and if you got to rehearse with her and talk with her, and then what are some of the stuff that you want to talk to Haley Williams about, prepare more, pick her brain about?
Demi is extremely hardworking. I mean, she came right into the rehearsal, said hi to everyone, and learned all of our names, which was really nice. And then got right down to work. So you can tell that she wants to put on the best performance she possibly can, which I am so. It's awesome to see since she's so professional and so successful. She still wants to put on the best performance wherever it may be. And Haley, I hope I get her numbers. We can text all the time. I don't know. I'm gonna fangirl a little bit, but she's an awesome person. I mean, she's an awesome performer. I've loved that band since I was 12 years old. So there's gonna be a lot of things that I would like to talk to her about, but so little time.
So one of the coolest things about American Idol, I think, is circa a few months ago, you guys were just, oh yeah, American Idol, yeah, that's cool. And now you guys are kind of becoming little superstars. So how do you feel about that? What is it like? Do you feel like a celebrity yet?
I mean, to be honest, not really. I mean, we've been in this bubble that the hometown thing was really the biggest shock where we saw.
It was a reality check.
It was a reality check of how many people have been watching and stuff like that. But I mean, for me personally, I don't feel like a celebrity at all. I think that this whole experience, we've just been working so hard. We work every day that we don't get a chance to see really the impact that it has.
Take it in as much.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we have time for 3 more questions.
Hey guys, how was that tonight with the whole top 13 on the stage tonight? It's so emotional.
It's awesome.
That was awesome, yeah.
They're so awesome. I mean, I can honestly say that we all get along, and that's why I'm so excited for tour. I mean, it's just going to be an awesome summer to perform with, 9 other best friends that I've made. So
yeah, and
cool.
Alex was my roommate. He'd been my roommate the whole time.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole thing, so me and him just had a really great, strong friendship, and it sucked so bad when he was cut top 3 because he had to move out, and I cried that night. I'm being 100% serious. So y'all think I'm BSing, but I cried that night because we had been through so much together that he was gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are friends. Have you talked about what's going to happen tomorrow night when one of you wins? And is it going to get awkward?
No. Yes, it's gonna get totally awkward. I'm gonna hate you no matter what. No, I mean, we're extremely happy no matter what happens. I mean, we've had a bunch of pep talks, especially leading up to tonight. I'm so thankful that
we're even here.
We're even here. So I mean, I surpassed my goal. I wanted top 5. So and just to be here is amazing.
So Kayla, word has it from your principal that you do a mean Chris Farley.
I did do. What's funny is that I did do around set. Not the Chris Farley, but the Harry Carey. We did an SNL thing back in high school.
Can you do a little of that for us, please?
So we did I would go hey now doctor, if the meat is made of barbecue spams, would you eat it? Heck, I would if I'd polish it off with a towel clean butterizer. I have a couple of friends who call me Whiskers, we did stuff like that. Yeah.
Both you guys are putting your first song on iTunes. It's not a cover. It's actually an original song. Were those 2 songs that you guys got to perform tonight, do you feel like that's the kind of song that you want to make for your album, and are you happy to kind of put that as your first song?
Not necessarily, to be honest. I mean, it's the label has definitely gotten a chance to see what kind of artists we are, but just through the show. I mean, we haven't even shown them like our original music because we both write.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's an amazing starting point. I mean, the songs do fit us really well, and that's why I was so excited to perform it. But there's a lot of room to grow and evolve into the artist that I want to be.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I just ditto to what she said.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys, so much.
Rocky Park.
Woo!
That's a wrap.
Do you know the one Opportunity Plus for Soul?
The Meatloaf one?
Yeah.
I don't know by heart. What? No, I don't know by heart. Yeah. But I mean, I would do that. I would do that song. I love that song.
Give me a shout out to Asheville, Caleb.
Asheville, I love you. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to come back and hang out and just relax and breathe some of that mountain air.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Caleb, if you were a hot dog, would you